yes, they did. We are getting a Transformers Energon Universe adult series. I can't believe this is happening, but I called it. I was right. Play the clip. But yeah, guys, this is honestly shocking news. Well, if you've been following my channel, you probably already saw this coming, but of course.
I've been waiting to recount this thrilling tale. Allow me to set the scene.
So there I was, bemoaning my, choice in life, just, feeling sorry for myself, finishing the Star Wars video, which, by the way, you can check out now if you're a Patreon or a channel member. It's literally 1 hour long. And then we get an update. It turns out that several, credible news sources like Deadline, Culture Crave on Twitter, and a bunch of others are reporting that Transformers and G.I. Joe will have an adult animated crossover TV series, which is based on Robert Kirkman's Energon Universe comic series. The series will be focused to an adult demographic, and it will be in the vein of Invincible. Now, considering this is Robert Kirkman, the one who's working on this, and they're gonna be making it on the style of Invincible, which, by the way, if you guys haven't watched Invincible, I recommend you watch it. I recommend you watch it if you're an adult, because that series gets pretty bloody, not gonna lie. I don't think I can even show some of this on YouTube. So we're getting a Transformers it's equivalent of that, which I think it's great. It's very bold, and honestly, I think this is gonna do really well. My only big complaint is that it's gonna be a Transformers and G.I. Joe series. If it was just Transformers, I'll be super happy about it, but the G.I. Joe kind of brings it down a bit. Now, look, it could still be cool. I'm willing to give it a chance. I still don't like the fact that we're getting a G.I. Joe X Transformers movie, but I'm willing to watch it. As soon as they release a trailer for that, I'll be checking it out, obviously. I still don't really like the G.I. Joe. I don't really care about them. But if the Transformers side is solid enough, then, I don't care. It doesn't matter. As long as the story and the execution is good, I'll eat my words and, actually just enjoy it. Now, we still don't exactly know much about the series itself. We do know it's based off the Skaban comics, and now the Skaban comics, as of right now, I think they're around issue 25. I have a whole playlist dedicated to the Skaban comics if you guys want to be caught up with the comics. Now, just like Invincible, which is also based on comics, even if you read the comics, the series itself is probably going to be different. I don't know if you guys know this, but if you read the first arc of Invincible and compare it to the show, it's completely different. The show is even better in my opinion. We'll see if this series manages to be even better than the Skaban comics themselves. But considering where we are at the comics at the moment, I think we have enough material for at least 5 seasons at the moment. First season will be the Rival to Earth arc, the second season is the Shockwave arc, then we get, the Fallout arc, then we get the Megatron Returns arc, and now we have the current, arc that we're on right now that just started last week. And if they're gonna be mixing up elements from G.I. Joe here, from their comics and stuff, I guess we could even expand this up to 7 seasons with the material we have available at the moment. Now, I don't know how this will... Look, I am happy that we're getting this. I think an R-rated Transformers thing, a more serious, adult-focused series. We haven't gotten something like that since Transformers Prime. And yeah, Transformers Prime was still, fairly kid-friendly. But it was dark, Things got genuinely dark in there. Transformers Prime to this day is the first Transformers series in which we see a human die on screen, visibly die. And even if I don't like the idea of G.I. Joe and Transformers crossing over, I still want this to succeed, because if Hasbro sees that this does really well, then we'll probably get more content tailored to this. It's kind of the same reason as to why we got so many Michael Bay movies. People like the Michael Bay movies, they checked them out, and Hasbro just kept bumping them up until, eventually the people just got tired of that. So yeah, I'm willing to give it a chance, even if I still have some minor gripes. It all depends on the execution. Any premise can be made good depending on the execution. Now, we still don't really know where this is going to debut. Is it going to be on Amazon Prime? Is it going to be on Paramount Plus? Since this is Hasbro we're talking about, I think this might actually... It makes sense for it to be on Paramount Plus. Earthspark was on Paramount Plus and stuff like that. But I actually think this might be on Amazon, because Robert Kirkman has a close relationship with Amazon Prime, and that's the platform where we got Invincible, which this series is being compared to a lot. And also, I don't know if it's just me, but lately I feel like the relationship between Hasbro and Paramount is not as strong as it once was. After Transformers 1, Paramount kind of said, not Paramount, Hasbro kind of said that they were not gonna fund any more Transformers movies. It will have to be just Paramount the ones doing that. Like, Paramount still has the right to the movies and they could certainly make more movies. But I don't know, I feel like the relationship between Hasbro and Paramount has kind of shifted now, you know? Like, I feel like Hasbro might want to look for other partners to promote their brand. And what better way than doing so than with Amazon Prime and, you know, of course, Robert Kirkman, who's kind of like the main creative lead for the Energon universe in general. Now, I'm saying the Energon universe in general, I'm not saying the Skybound comics thus far, because that was mostly Daniel Jordan Watson. I probably butchered his name just now, but whatever. Now, as far as we know, Joe Henderson has been confirmed to write and serve as showrunner, with the show being taken to buyers very shortly. Which means that it might actually be coming very soon. How soon? I actually have no idea. I'm gonna say it's probably gonna be towards the end of the year. Now, I want to say that this is not like, you know, me saying for a fact that's gonna happen, as me speculating. Considering that we're starting to get some Transformers Energon Universe toys, we got the Jetfire toy recently, and even more recently, we got the super overpriced Skybound Optimus Prime, that it has the Megatron arm, but it's $100, which, yeah, I am not paying that much for that toy. The fact that they're promoting that toy, and that's like the latest thing that they, you know, announced for any Transformers comic toys in general, leads me to believe that the first arc of the series will probably cover up the first, you know, comic run, issues 1 to 6 of the Skybound comics, which, you know, start with the Autobots arriving to Earth until we get the point of, oh, how they feel about going to the offensive, which was very iconic for the comics. And yeah, that's pretty much about it. Oh yeah, I should probably say that Joe Henderson is gonna be showrunner, and as far as I can see, he has an interesting producer roles in a couple of things. He was a producer in Lucifer, 11/22/63, White Collar, Almost Human, Graceland, and oh my god, he did Fluff the Navigator? Oh wow, okay, we might actually be in good hands here. Like, he seems to be a pretty decent showrunner. I mean, his shows seem to be even decent to good. So at least, you know, it looks like a much better pick than the guy that they picked for the Michael Bay upcoming movie, which, you know, had a bunch of mediocre roles. But yeah, it's nice to see that we're finally getting some good news, because it's been very quiet in Transformers lately. I was also kind of a bit burned out from Transformers, but it's kind of like, you know, rekindled my hope, my enthusiasm a bit. And also, before I end this video, I do want to say that I'm gonna be leaving YouTube for around 2 weeks. I'm leaving on a little vacation to my country to relax and, you know, regain my motivation for YouTube, because I'm a bit burned out at the moment. Like, I'm still working on stuff in the background, and I'll be updating the Patreon and channel memberships as I finish more videos for future use. But if you guys don't hear from me in around 2 weeks, then that's why. But don't worry, as soon as I'm back, I'll probably go back to making some good old quality content again. So, yeah. But anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts on all this. How do you feel about us getting a Skybound Energon Universe series? Are you excited that, you know, we're getting it? Are you upset that it's also going to be involving the G.I. Joe? Would you prefer it if it was just the Transformers? And have you read the comics, or is this going to be your first introduction to Skybound? I honestly do recommend the comics, but I know there's people out there who are not really comic people. Like it's like me, you know? I love anime, but I don't read much manga. I read some manga if it really interests me, like Berserk and Boruto and Dragon Ball Super. But for the most part, I'm a TV kind of guy, you know? So this is more up my alley. I just hope that we get an actually good animation studio that doesn't cut corners. I mean, this is what we're talking about. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for this video. Hopefully you'll enjoy. My next video is probably gonna be a video on Crossfire. Yeah, it came back. That was gonna be the video for today, but then this kind of happened. So yeah, funny how that works. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do that annoying YouTuber stuff the algorithm likes so much. And I will see you guys in the next video. Stay safe, guys.